Alright, welcome back to the AD2L Season 41 game number 2 of 10 Toes versus Grin Scythe. If you haven't watched that game number 1, it's absolutely worth it, and I would love if you went and did it. We're going to get into the bans right now. We have Veno Disruptor. Disruptor was picked last game. It showed out really well. Even with the nerfs, he's still very good. And great bans. A lot of support bans there that they don't want to play against. Grin Scythe is going to ban out the Broodmother and the Night Stalker. Kind of crazy there. Bans the Batrider too. So I think mid lane was... Who's playing mid lane?
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
I can't remember who plays mid as 10 Toes because their names don't match up, but Witch Doctor's picked up by Scythe, which I think is a good choice. Good standard support, lots of damage, lots of healing, so doesn't need a whole lot to be useful in his team. Clockwork, probably one of the best supports as well. He can be played in the 4 or 5 position. Just aggressive, is able to help out your team specifically. So I like it. Ursa is going to be banned, so maybe they're looking to they're either banning the Ursa because they don't want to play against it, or they're banning it because they have something in mind that they don't want to play against the Ursa, like a Wraith King or something. They banned the Life Stealer. Okay, they've banned. They've been the Shadow Fiend on the side of Grin, so they're taking out a lot of mid heroes against 10 Toes. So they say, hey, we don't want you to have a good mid, and we'll be able to kind of focus the other lanes, which is a good strategy. If you're able to take out the one lane you don't think you can win, ban all those heroes and then focus on your other lanes. You know what I mean? Axe is going to be a good pickup by 10 Toes. It's going to, he's one of the better offlaners right now. But we saw, how well, who was in the offlane? The Centaur Warrunner did, Maybe they have something like that as well. I don't know. Phoenix is going to be picked up. Phoenix was just nerfed recently, right? With the burn.
10 seconds to pick.
I think it's called
5
like
seconds. Hurry.
it's like Day of the Sun or something. They pick up the Mars for the offlaner. Okay. Yeah, I think this is not bad. I like Phoenix and I like Mars, and together they're not too bad, especially if you get the no vision Mars facet. Pick up Snapfire and Faceless Void. Okay, we'll see. I don't like Snapfire or Faceless Void personally. I think Faceless Void takes too long to get online, and I feel like Snapfire is just like you could pick up something else that's more useful. I did say they didn't want to play against something that the Ursa could fight up against, which is like the Wraith King and the Mars, which is, I think good. And also he does counter the Phoenix as well, so Ursa would have been a great pick here. So they're both looking most likely for mid heroes. Storm Spirit, I was going to say Storm Spirit, Puck, Void Spirit are probably great bans. Leshrac is probably going to be banned by 10 Toes, and Zeus, there you go. All right, nice. Last ban here is, I would say Puck, right? Puck, you don't have a lot of lockdown for the Puck. I think it'd be a good choice. Either that they could ban something else and pick up the Puck. They have a minute to think about it. But this has been a fast draft right now. 10 Toes has 2 minutes in reserve time to think about what they want. And they're going to pick ban the Ember, and I think that means they're going to pick up the Void Spirit. Last time we saw an Ember pickup, it was against the Void Spirit.
5 seconds.
But Void Spirit was just nerfed, right? His reduction, damage reduction, I think, with it's not dissimulate. Fuck, his third skill. I can't remember the name of it. So they're thinking about it. It could be like something crazy like a Tiny or a Primal Beast. Primal Beast would be kind of funny, but I think it could be good, especially with the break. Once you get the pummel. Dragon Knight. Okay, yeah, perfect. I was trying to think of like big tanky people. Dragon Knight's a good choice. Tentos could go Timbersaw right here. Timbersaw would actually be a great pick. If they like these weird mids like the Batrider and the Broodmother, Timbersaw right now. Come on, do it. Timbersaw is great against the Mars, the Wraith King, the Phoenix, and the Dragon Knight. Kind of hurts against the Witch Doctor Maledict, but if they're using that to kill you, the Axe and the Faceless Void and the Clockwork are going to be there to stop it. Like, as long as Clockwork's doing his job to hook the Witch Doctor when he ults, I think you're okay. And I think you do all right in lane against the Dragon Knight. You just get your Whirling Death level 1.
Choose your hero.
Winter Wyvern, okay. I'm going to give it to Grin. I don't know if the Wyvern was the pick. They might change it up and do something different, but the problem is, though, is like I feel like the Wyvern is going to be weak, and the Faceless Void and the Snapfire are also going to be weak. So you're going to rely a lot on the Axe, and the Dragonite and the Mars, I guess, don't hit very fast. I mean, they hit hard, but not fast. You know, Wraith King, I guess, doesn't either, right? He wants to one crit you. So we'll see. Let's do it. I'm going to give it this one to Grin, but we'll see what happens. I love to be proven wrong. That's why my wife married me. Proves me wrong all the time. And she just rubs it in my face. So there you go. I've just gotten used to it. Married for 6 years, going on 60. You know what I mean? Just kidding. I love being married. What you giggling over there for? All right. We are in 2x speed. We will be slowing down just when something happens or the bounty runes spawn. I don't care which one happens first. Nice. Thank you. All right, and it looks like it's going to be going a... Oh, they're going to be going here. They stun on the Axe, and they're going to be able to take it. It's going to go a 3-for-1 again, I believe. Phoenix is taking a lot of damage on that Dragonite, and they walk away. Rhino's going to click down. Boop, boop. By revamp. Boop, boop. There we go. Alright, so every game I like to introduce who is playing what so you get an idea of what is going on just in case you're listening to this on Spotify, on the road. I don't care what's up. Okay, that was kind of insane. Please stop doing that. That's wild. Faceless Void is going to be played by the insane Bulbino in this bottom lane. He's going to be supported by Ren on the Clockwork, already going in, being a little aggressive, has not leveled anything yet. We're going to go into the mid lane here. We do see Toronto is going to be playing the Winter Wyvern. And in the top lane, we've got Sherry Berry playing that Snapfire. And they are going to be supporting Rhino playing that off lane Axe. Now, on the other side, we have Simba is going to be playing this safe lane Wraith King. He's going to be supported by Revamp, playing that level 30 Witch Doctor. You need to get off that hero. And we're going to go mid. We're going to see the Phoenix is playing Dragonite in this mid lane against the Wyvern. And in bottom lane, we've got Maf Jets playing that fantastic Phoenix. And last, and certainly not least, we've got KCMJ playing the off lane Mars. So, I love to see it here. Nice spear to get the last hit on the range creep. Those are very important. I think we've talked about it before, but okay, the Clockwork is going to be going in on the Mars right here with the cogs and the right clicks and the battery assault. Doing a lot of damage to that Mars. Not something you want to see there, but the Phoenix just wasn't able to help, is not level 2 yet, and had already used those fire spirits, which is going to be a problem next time. So, top, though, is taking a lot of damage on this Wraith King, and so is the Snapfire. Snapfire is going to be healing up, I believe, has just used a regular Tango, not the Eaten the Tango, or the Eaten the whatever Tango, the Iron Branch. They're doing a lot of damage on this axe with the Maledict. Maledict is going to do a little bit of damage with the double stun from the Skull Bounce and the stun from the Wraith King with the Burn. So they're going to be doing a lot of damage to each other in this lane. I'm very nervous. If I click away, somebody's going to die and I'm going to miss it. And I don't want to be that caster today. I've already been in enough. All right, we're going to click away. Fuck it. We're going to go mid. Toronto, I think, is doing well in this lane. Looking at last hits, he's got about half of what the DK does, but, you know, I think that's all right. The Wyvern does a little bit less damage than the DK, and I think he'll be able to catch up in the next 4 or 5 minutes. We'll check in. Gets stunned up, gonna get the burn. Oh, yeah, he's taking a lot of damage on this Wyvern. Wyvern's going to be turning around, though. He's doing more damage as well with that Arctic burn. Says... and he walks away. Nice. All right. Please don't clip that. All right. Faceless Void is going to be doing a little bit of damage here. Just last hitting, though. Nothing too exciting. Has that jump. Has the time dilation to help against the bird. And that is the Phoenix. Oh, nice, good spear. Jumps away. And he's going to lose his courier? No. See, this is where I'm saying that, you know, we talked about it. If he had a flying courier right there, his courier doesn't die. Think about that. All right, we're going to go top here. The axe is going to go down to the big crit of the Wraith King. Burp, burp. Got game alert. Got game detected. Burp. Can't help it. Oh, my gosh. All right. And the Wraith King is going to be given another tango from his support. Could drop this bracer and the magic wand right now because... they know the Snapfire is a little further away looking for the pull and getting a little extra more from his Tango. But he's not going to do it. He doesn't mind too much that he's not going to get that much. Clockwork taking a little bit of damage. What is this called? That's right. What is this called? It is called Hot... oh, he got Hotspot instead. Okay. We'll have to talk about the Phoenix in a minute here. Personally, I have not played Phoenix this patch. I haven't played him in the last probably year. In the last year. Just because I just am not a Phoenix player. That's not the way I like to play the game. Courier does go down in the top lane. Too bad we didn't get to see it. We did get to see the first Courier kill. I love me some Courier killing. If you don't know, I love to watch those Couriers die and I love to kill them. It's my favorite thing in Dota 2. I couldn't care less about anything else. You know, we could lose the game, but if I get a courier kill, it's a win for me, big dog. You know what I'm saying? All right, Clockwork is going to be going in on to 2 here. Gets both in the cogs and doing a lot of damage. Oh, the Phoenix, he tries to dive out, but he's going to take a little bit of damage and going to get pushed away with the time annihilation, and the Mars goes down as well. But the kill does come out from Dragon Knight on to the Wyvern with the tip as well. Jesus. These guys, there's something in between them. They know something's happening. Either they like each other or they hate each other. It's like an old married couple. You don't know what's happening until one dies, you know? Just gotta be careful. You know, they say they hate each other all the time, but, you know, they'll be kissing behind the shed. You know what I mean? Those 60-year-olds, you got to be careful of them. All right, Clockwork is going to get the last hit right there. Is going to be able to walk away from the Mars, who is going to go back for these creeps. And, damn it, I'm not watching top here. The axe does die again to the Witch Doctor. And we're going to go back middle. The Winter Wyvern does have 6, comparatively to the DK, who is about to be 7. So it's not so bad. And after the death to the solo DK, you know? All right, we're going to go back bottom here. I think it's good. I think everybody's doing all right in this game. They kind of where they want to be. I think the Faceless Void wants to be a little further ahead, but I think he's okay where he's at. We're going to talk about this Phoenix right now. So, the spells on the Phoenix, I think this is the first Phoenix we have encountered, and we're going to talk about it, right? The Icarus Dive. All right, it's going to cost 15% of their health, but they're going to dive in a loop, right, and do damage per second and slow people that are in their dive. The Fire Spirit's probably one of the best skills on the Phoenix right now. Summons 4 Fire Spirits. You throw them at a circle, right, and it takes time to get there. They're going to slow attack speed and do damage. They cost 20% of your health to cast. And we're going to look at this axe taking a lot of damage here. He's going to take some damage as well and not going to die. He's all right. It is 7 minutes. They're going to go grab the Wisdom Rune on the Phoenix. So, and then the last one right now is Sunray, okay? creates a beam of light, and it's going to burn you, but per second, okay? But it's going to heal per second as well, and it's really useful in these big team fights that are, you need, to heal everybody across a big path or something like that, right? So if you can hit a bunch of people with this, it's very useful. We do see the dive comes out here, but he's going to be caught in the cogs and stops, and he's going to go down on the Phoenix, gets punched out by the Clockwork, and the Mars is going to get slowed by a ton with that giant scatter blast, and going to go back to last hitting on the Faceless Void. The last is going to be the Egg, the Supernova, which people are going to call the Egg. It's going to have 6 attacks to destroy level 1, and in 6 seconds it's going to go down and hit the ground, and once it does, it creates a stun, and it does damage during this time. Okay, the Wyvern is going to come bottom as well. They see 4 here, and the Phoenix is going to be coming up. Okay, they're going to go on 2 here. They're going to jump the... Oh, the Corona does come out, and they're going to be going on the Mars, and the Sticky Paper, the Clockwork himself, hooks, jumps out, and he's good to go. The Witch Doctor did teleport, and somebody else did teleport. Who was it? It was the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight started the teleport, but decided against it. He's going to be going mid, and has the Green Dragon? Yes, he does have the Green Dragon, which does look blue. Don't confuse that there. You don't know. And he's going to be taking this tower very quickly. Okay, they're going to be running at him. They have a hook on the Hawk. He's going to be able to hook in. The Axe is going to be rotating over as well. They're going to be doing a lot of damage with the Battery Assault, the Call, and the Dunk from the Axe is not going to come out because it's not leveled yet, but that's all right. So the Egg can be very dangerous, and it's going to end his life. Now, if you kill the Egg, the Phoenix is dead. But if the Phoenix hits the ground with the Egg, it's going to come back at full health and mana with refreshed abilities. So you want to use all your abilities, use the Egg in a team fight, and be able to come back to use all your abilities again. Alright, Witch Doctor is going to be bottom here, ready to go. Is either going to go through the portal. He is. He says, hey, I need my Wraith King to, come get kills. And he's going to go back up there, help against the Axe. Axe does have 6 right now. The Clockwork is up here as well. Has a hook in 15 seconds. Got to think about it. Now, Snapfire does have this facet. The Scatterblast Longbore, right, is longer and narrower. Right, bonus damage and slow enemies not at point blank range. So, regular Scatterblast does more damage when people are closer, kind of like a shotgun. But now it's got that long bore, so it's like a 410, which is going to be like a slug. So if people are further away, it's going to do more damage. Got to be careful about it. All right, going to be looking to dive this Wraith King underneath the tower, but instead the Wyvern teleports mid with the Snapfire. Snapfire full bores and is going to not be able to hop onto the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight is going to walk away after the Splinter Blast, and we're going to keep going. Bottom lane, the Faceless Void does have the Mask of Madness, so he could jungle if he wants to. He's going to miss the last hit, but that's alright. He's going to go back to the jungle here. He says, I don't really want to be here, and he's going to walk away. Good choice. He's going to be going for that Maelstrom after the Mask of Madness, which is not a bad choice. He wants to be able to last it. He wants to be able to attack decently fast and do some damage, which is going to do everything for him. The Winter Wyvern probably goes for the Witchblade here, or the Mage Slayer. Has teleport boots instead. Okay. Dragon Knight is going to take that mid tower. Snapfire. Oh, with the Faceless Void Chrono, they're going to turn it up with the Snapfire. Sherry's going to throw those Mortimer Kisses into the Chronosphere and gets a kill on the Mars. Snapfire is going Mana Boots, and I don't know what to get next. Probably, I would assume a Mechanism, but we'll see what happens. Axe is going to be taking these Ancients, is going for a Blink Dagger, first item. Did stop for the Ring of Health and the Bracer, just in case. Clockwork. Farming in the enemy jungle. Goes for the Heal Boots and is going to be going for the Solar Crest. Next is ready, throws a ward down to be able to fight in the mid lane if they need to, but it's not going to happen. The DK went top to take that tower. You know, DK's like, look, my ult's up. Let's go take a tower. They fortify for it. They're going to be able to teleport bottom. The Wyvern's coming in. The hookshot from the Clockwork. And the, jump into the arena. The arena is going to be, they can't see each other in the arena. We'll talk about that in a second. And the spear onto the Clockwork is going to take him down. We do see the egg is going to get dropped like a rock. And the Axe is going to be able to have to walk away. He did miss the ult at some point. We're going to be going over here. We do see the slow onto the Dragon Knight with the Splinter Blast. The Witch Doctor. I did call him Monkey King in a second. He does have the Maledict. He's going to hit it. He does have an ult. He could use it. Oh, the Wyvern ult is going to go onto the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is going to end immediately. Okay, the Blood Grenade does come out. Oh, the stun from the Wraith King, and he's going to kill. He's going to kill. Oh, my God. And the Sun Ray is going to heal up his entire team just a little bit. Oh, tell about you now, bah. Wow. And they're going to take this tower. Even without the DK ult, they say, hey, let's take this tower. We're good to go. Now, DK is going to get that Mage Slayer for the enemy team, which is going to be huge, especially against the Axe and the Wyvern, which are going to be doing a lot of magic damage. So, got to think about that. You know, it's like a sleeper against the Axe, right? The Axe wants to go in, spin, do a bunch of damage, but those spins are, you know, spell damage, right? So it doesn't matter, even if it is pure, they're gonna be limited by that Mage Slayer. So you know, something to think about. The Faceless Void is gonna jump out. Does have a Chronosphere in 6 seconds if he wants to use it. The Snapfire has an ult as well. They could be going on the Wraith King. Probably not the best person to go on. He's gonna come up top here. Says, maybe I want to farm up here, and then he's going to walk away. The Clockwork is just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just going anywhere I see. Blah. All right, they're going to be jumping on the Wyvern here with the DK and the Witch Doctor, and they take him down as well. They did have the Death Ward probably used with that 3 and 13 Grizz gold. All right. Now, if you can tell me where the dirty 330 area code is, I'll like your comment, okay? I promise. I know where it is. All right, bought a motorcycle from there. Just as you know, the Mars ult is going to be speared him into the wall, and he goes down on the Snapfire. Burp, burp. God Gamer alert. God Gamer detected. Burp. Nice work. Well played. Gets a kill, and they're going to keep pushing. You know, this Dragon Knight is a problem, right? You know, you're just going to push and push and push. You're taking your towers very quickly. You know, Faceless Void is like, dude, you gotta slow down. I don't even have a Maelstrom yet. See, this is the problem that I was talking about earlier, is like, you know, Faceless Void is trying his best to get up, but they just don't have the money or the ability to fight yet, you know? So, Wyvern, like I said, was gonna go for the Witchblade. Good choice. God damn, the tips are coming out. Dude, this is insane. I think that's like 7 tips this series, and they're gonna be going fighting. Clockwork is just. This is what I would assume my AFK heroes are doing in this game. I have no idea what's going on. Clockwork is just like, hello, goodbye, beep boop, I'm a robot, and he just dips back in. Okay. It's like, you know those like little snakes, like fish things that are like just bobbing in the sand in the super dark ocean. You know, that's what this Clockwork looks like. He just pops out and then he pops back in. You know. Oh, they're gonna go on the Faceless Void with the blink most likely. Oh, the Mars doesn't have a blink. He has a Yules though. They're gonna use it. They're gonna use it. They have it. They have it. They're gonna try. They slow. They grab the Yules, and they're going to be able to throw Spear, and they're going to go in. They're going to be able to Witch Doctor, a Maledict, and they do so much damage. Okay, they're going to be able to turn on the Phoenix, so they get a 1-for-1, but it's not an even trade. They're going to be running back at the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight's going to be going in with the ult from the... Nice! The Snapfire and the Axe is going to be able to get the kill. They're going to slow the Mars down. They're going to be running at him, and they get the Splinter Blast slow. The Yules turns around. He's trying his best, but the Battery Assault is going to take him down, and they're not able to... The Witch Doctor ult is going to be doing so much damage, but that's pure damage, so it's not going to matter, and they don't have a call as well. He's going to go down too. Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. Holy shit, and they take down the Witch Doctor. The double kill goes out to Sherry, but the killing sprees ended on the Witch Doctor. Oh, Lord. Oh. No, Chris. God. I got another, like, 40 minutes. Just relax. I told you I had another hour. All right, anyways. See, look. This is... I've quieted down a whole bunch, and my wife is still upset at me. You know, this is part of being married right here, boys. All right? You want to get married, this is what he's got to deal with. It's all right, though. All right? Marriage is about compromise. She's going to compromise with a lack of sleep, and I'm going to compromise with having a horse tomorrow, all right? A horse voice. All right, so Faceless Void is going to be picking up that Maelstrom right now. It's going to be going in. It's going fantastic work. And just trying to farm, push out some lanes here. But that Mars arena is very scary, and he doesn't even have a blink yet, so got to be careful about that. Does he get stunned? No, he doesn't. Oof, all right. Gonna be going in. I don't know what they do in this game, I'm going to be honest. The Faceless Void goes for the Maelstrom. I think he goes BKB next, probably. Okay, they're going to Chrono here. And they do have the Snapfire ult. They're throwing the Fire Spirits on the Winter Wyvern, burning her down. And Axe is going to blink. Nope. Oh, blinks onto nothing, unfortunately. And the Invis Witch Doctor says, please don't touch me. What? Okay. Faceless Void was like, I guess I'm not going to hit this tower. And they all walk away. Wyvern has the Witchblade once it arrives. I think so. Yeah. Okay, has the Witchblade. Snapfire is going to be going for the Guardian Greaves. Axe is going to be going for the Blink Dagger. No, just kidding. Goes for the Eternal Shroud. And picks up the neutral token. Clockwork is going to be going on to the... Dragonite here is taking a lot of damage. Misses the hook on his teammate because he was running, and he's going to get burned down. Burp, burp. Got gamer alert. Got gamer detected. Burp. Nice work. I love it. All right. Axe is going to be bottom. They're going to be running straight at him. They know, hey, this Rhino is over here, and Axe TP's away. He's like, I don't want to be part of this. Okay. Is anybody going to get too close to the tower here? Nope. At least not the DK. Oh. The Faceless Void is going to be up here. The Faceless Void is going to be up here. Wait. No. Oh my god, the scan. They just needed to wait a second. And it would have been there. They would have seen him. Did they take Roche? Actually? The DK ult is down. Is this Bracer worth more than the Yasha? Or the... I guess the magic wand could be. It looks like they are going to Roche. I wish this had... If this had a close off, that would have been hilarious. But I've been there before, too, as Noctier. I was playing IO, was connected to somebody, and then just get fucking bumped by something. I think it was a Primal Beast, and then I was just like, oh, well, shit. Now I'm stuck down here, and their team just came and ravaged me. And they didn't have a Tide Hunter, I'll tell you that much. Hey-oh, alright. Miss chances increased by, what, 21, 20%, 22, 25, 28, 30, 33, 31. Nice, good work. Perfect. Okay, doing a little bit of damage to the Roche. Not taking a whole lot of damage to the Roche because of this Sunray mischance, which is really nice. Oh, the hook shot comes in, and they're going to be able to take the Aegis onto the DK. They do tip out onto the Clock, and Clock is going to go down to the burn. Big stun from the Wraith King. Oh my god. What, 7 tips in this game alone? Okay, they do know the Wyvern is over here. They're looking as the Mars, but they're not going to be able to catch him. And he teleports out. Toronto, good try. Oh, Rhino is going to teleport out too. They're looking for him and the Phoenix, but not able to see it. They do catch the TP. They say, right as he leaves. All right, going to be able to take the Tormentor. Tormentor is doing his best to fight back, but the Axe has no spins because of this, so it's going to be a slow push to greatness with this. You know, he's trying his best. Everybody, god damn, everybody's low. It's all right, though. Passive effect, how much are you getting? 18, right? Is this facet really worth it? I feel like the Wyverns Facets are terrible. I'm gonna be honest, right? Like, get extra 8 bonus, right? And you're gonna increase, so it goes up to 18 extra damage per right click. Yeah, I don't know. To each their own, I guess. And the Clockwork is going to be here by himself in the middle lane. He's going to be chased down by the Wraith King. Wraith King does not have a blink, and the Jetpack is going to be running over to the other lane. Oh, he flares out. He's going to be able to see the Mars, misses the hook shot, and the blink in from the Dragon Knight. The Chrono 1-2 is going to lead into a big Snapfire ult that's going to turn into that. Nice. The Witch Doctor ult is going to take down one. They're going to have the BKB onto the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight is going to go down. The Wraith King is also going to go down at the same time. They're going to both respawn, and they're going to be able to have to fight into this. The DK has no ult right now because he just used it before his fight, and the Wyvern has no ult as well. They're going to be throwing a lot of damage onto the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight's going to get called by the Axe. The Axe is trying to do his best. The stun goes out for the Witch Doctor, but it's not going to stop anything. And they're doing a little bit of damage. The burn and the dunk from the Axe is not going to come out because the right clicks and the burn from the dilation is able to get it. A Clockwork is going to throw down a sentry. They're chasing the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor's on the high ground. He has no mana. He can't do anything. They're going to catch him in the cogs. Blinks, calls, misses everything. They're going to be going in. The Witch Doctor comes back, turns around, walks past. He's going to throw a sentry down, and they're going to kill the Axe. The spear is going to come in. Spear, boom, nice work. And the big crit stuns, and he dies to the Spectral Blade, right? He dies to something. I think it was the Spectral Blade. No, just a burn from the skull. Well played. All right, nice work. Great initiation from Tento, but I wonder if they back up after the first pick, right? Like, they just back up after the DK, you know what I mean? Like, they dove really deep for a Witch Doctor that they didn't catch, and, you know, maybe they just walk away. I don't know. It makes sense, but I'm not sure. I say that now, but I'm looking hindsight. You know, hindsight is always 20/20, right? You know, always clear vision to look in the past. Sometimes, right? Sometimes. People say hindsight is 20/20, but really, sometimes you can look in the past and be like, I have no idea what I should have done. You know? and that's why I'm a terrible Dota 2 player, so don't listen to anything I have to say. They're going to pick up the Shard onto the Phoenix. Phoenix is going to have that Shard, which is Sunray, allows Sunray to be cast during Supernova and slows enemies during while they're in it by 10%. It's fantastic, you know? Who doesn't love to be slowing enemies? You know what I mean? I love to slow enemies, and I'm a slow enemy. All right. We're going to be going probably bottom. I assume there's no Roche, right? Yeah, Roche will respawn in 3.5 minutes. They just took it and took a great fight. So Faceless Void does have the Mjolnir and is going to be going for the BKB. Winter Wyvern has the Hurricane Pike and is going to be going for, I don't know, she has no gold. It's not fire. Like I said, went for the Guardian Greaves, is going for the Shard, which is going to give her a Snapfire Cookie. It heals the target and launches a Mortimer Kiss that does 50% impact damage on the landing. Not so bad. Okay, we're going to be spotting the Wraith King over here with the Fly from the Winter Wyvern. The ult from the Chrono is going to come out, and the Snapfire lands as well. All right, they do a quick pick and walk away. The stun from the Wraith King is going to come out onto the Axe. Axe calls, trying to get away. The Spectral Blade is going to do a lot, but not enough to do anything. The stun from the DK is going to burn down. He's going to go Mars ult onto 2. They're going to be doing a lot of damage. The Wyvern ult is going to go onto the Mars. They're going to do our best. They're going to heal the Snapfire and say, hey, good luck. The stun from the Witch Doctor is going to go out with the Maledict, and he goes down on the Wyvern. Witch Doctor with the blink there, absolutely venomous against this team. Oh my god. Good lord. They're going insane. Lots of laughing from the Faceless Void. We do appreciate it. I'm glad you have a sense of humor in this time of need. I'm just kidding. I think they let this tier 2 tower go, but I think they keep putting pressure on. I think they keep the pressure on here, and never mind. Okay. Phoenix is going to be picking up the Aeon Disc. Oh, we got to go through everybody still. Like I said, Snapfire goes for the Greaves, which is fine. Got to dig right now, buddy. You got that. You got it up. Axe is going to go for the Eternal Shroud and the BKB. Clockwork is going to be absolutely beat up by the Mars. He misses the spear, and he's going to fly away. Nice work. Goes for the Solar Crest, and it's going for the Ags next, which I think is not a bad idea. If he is able to get there. Witch Doctor has the shard, has the blink. We saw how useful... Okay. See, nobody else was around him, so you know he was doing that for himself. Alright? I wonder how many other times he's done that for himself and nobody else has been around. We just haven't caught it. You know what I mean? Witch Doctor has that blink. We know how scary and potent it can be. You know what I mean? So, gotta watch out. Dragon Knight is going to be going for the blink into the Manta. I think he was going to pick up a Blade Mail with this. He has a Courier coming. He does pick up the Blade Mail and the Tier 3 token. Wraith King has the Blade Mail into the AC coming out very soon. Probably another 2,500 gold. Which you think, well, that's not very fast, but, you know, I think it is. Okay. And last... Wait. Mars is going to be picking up the Blink and the Blade Mail as well. Is going to go for the Yules into the Wind Waker. Alright. Wraith King is going to be looking. Clockwork is going to be hooking. And they teleport out. Nice. Phoenix is going to go for the Aeon Disc, like we said earlier. Oh, Witch Doctor ult is going to be going out. No, it's just the... what's it called? Shard and the Chrono. Wait, they already used the Chrono. Oh no. Oh, the Witch Doctor lived through that. That feels unfortunate. Brr, brr, got gamer alert. Got gamer detected. Brr. Nice. Alright. Faceless Void. Like I said, it's really rough. Like, as I feel like a Faceless Void is hard, you know? And you know, the Dragon Knight's putting a little pressure on the Clockwork. Says, hey, I see you, you see me. What are you going to do about it? And the Clockwork's like, I don't know. I'm just going to be over here. I'm just clocking. You know what I'm saying? And just walks past two people. He's just like, I don't know. I'm just doing my own thing. This Clockwork is wild. Okay? They're just like, oh, there's a Clockwork. And Clockwork's like, yeah, what are you going to do about it? You know what I mean? It's like a big domestic cat, right? He's just like, so what? So what if you're a wolf? You know what I mean? You know, like, okay, they're going to be jumping down on the Clockwork on Tier 2. Clockwork, I think, is going to care about this one. He's going to jetpack away, uses the cogs. He's still running. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. What? Okay, they're going to be jumping in the middle lane. They do see the axe is invisible, and they walk away. All right. What was it? Like, wiener dogs were bred to fight, like, werewolves, wolverines, right? He's like a little wiener dog over here fighting these wolverines. He's just like, hey, I'm gonna walk over here. It's either wolverines or badgers. I don't know which one, but it's one of those. Look it up. Look it up after this. All right, don't trust me. I'm an idiot, but it's one of those, I think. I want to see how much damage. Okay, Wyvern has an extra 17 with the Hurricane Pike. How much are you getting when you Arctic Burn? I want to see it. Okay, Wraith King just walks up. He gets another 52, which is actually kind of huge. Oh my god, he's going down. Okay, the Mars ult is going to... Oh, the Chrono? Nope, Chrono's up in 1 second. They're going to throw the Snapfire ult. Is not going to connect onto anything. And they walk away. They do have the Chrono. It's going to connect onto the Mars, who has the Yules. The BKB comes out from the Void. The Void is going to be, looking at the Phoenix Sun. The Phoenix Egg is going to be dropping right here. And drop the base. Clockwork is going to hook on to the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is going to be stunned and doing a lot of damage. All right, the Axe is going to be pushed back. He's trying to live here. Going to get healed by the Winter Wyvern. Winter Wyvern doing a lot of damage with the Splinter Bass in across her team. And the Wraith King is going to come back. Winter Wyvern ults it, and he burns the... axe down with the Dragon Knight damage. The spear onto the tree is going to kill the Faceless Void. Faceless Void is able to jump away with the cookie and himself. Oh man, he almost died there with the buybacks as well, I think. Axe bought back, yes. So they're not going to be able to catch anything. The axe did run through, so his blink is going to be broken for a decent amount of time. And they lost nothing on Grim Scythe for this. That's rough. That's rough. Okay, they're going to smoke up. Man, like I said, Faceless Void, who do you want to catch in the chrono, right? You want to catch, like, everybody. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you want to hit the Wraith King or the Dragonite in the chrono. You want to hit the Witch Doctor and, like, the Phoenix. But, you know, I guess you let the rest of your team figure out when they're going to hit everybody else. Now, the Winter Wyvern, I'll give it credit. It was doing a lot of damage to the Wraith King. But the Witch Doctor's going to blink in, stun, use the Maledict, and uses his shard to put out some damage here and make a space for his team. And they're gonna ult. They're gonna be able to kill 2 with that Mars ult. They're gonna use the Wyvern ult in a second to maybe get away. The BKB from the Void is gonna leave with the TP. The Wyvern is gonna try to get away. Has the push and teleport, and it's not gonna happen. The DK says no, no, no. You're gonna hold here. Fall at my feet, peasant. God, Revamp is really just acting out. You know what I'm saying? He's like, hey, you know what? Anytime anybody dies, you're getting a voice line. He dies, he voice lines himself. You know, he just can't help it. You know, he's got his button. He's got right click bound to voice line, I think. You know, so he's just constantly swiping left and right. You know, up and down. All right. Up, down, left, right, like Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? Call me that my Mixpresso, or whatever the fuck that song is. Alright, gonna be taking this tower pretty fast with the DK burn, and it's rough. What do you do against this? Right, they do have the chrono in a second here, but you gotta be able to... This would be a good chrono right here, if you could get it. If you could get it, right here would be a good chrono. Let your team fight up here with the Wyvern, but that's gonna be in 10 seconds. Clockwork is gonna be able to come back right now. Okay. They're gonna fortify. Oh no, the burn. It splashes, brother. It splashes. The stun onto the Faceless Void. He's going to be able to jump away, so he's okay. The Aeon Disc is going to pop onto the Phoenix. They're going to do... The hook shot is deep onto the Phoenix. It's going to keep the Phoenix away. The Wyvern ult onto the Phoenix as well. The Faceless Void is going to chrono onto 2 while inside the... inside the Mars arena, and they're going to be able to kill 2. They're going to be going for 3rd and a 4th with his Dragonite run down, and he's going to be inside the cogs. He's going to take it. It gets dunked by the axe. They're going to be looking for the Wraith King. Wraith King does have a life, but he's going to be beat up. The call from the axe is going to go, and he's going to be taking a lot of damage. They do have the dunk in the set, and he's going to go down with it. Nice job. They do have the dunk. Nice job. I think that's going to be an MKB for the Faceless Void. Is there a reason you don't have any Paladin Sword in? I don't know. Absolutely huge. Great fight from that. That was a huge chrono while inside the Mars arena. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was fantastic. He was able to pick up the Mars and the Witch Doctor. The Witch Doctor, I think, had already used his shard, so he just beat up the Mars with the Snapfire, throwing the ult in. Was so good. And they were able to save that bottom racks, which was really nice. That was probably the best part. So, nice. And Wyvern is doing a fantastic amount of damage. I'll be honest. I'm sorry I was baiting it in the long run, but he's just pooping out a bunch of damage. Clockwork is also doing a surprising amount of damage as well with the hook shot and the battery assault and the rocket flares and stuff. I don't think you can see the rocket flares, but whenever he overclocks, you know, he's got all those rocket flares and he just hooks in and just keeps rocket flaring and being a goddamn nuisance. He's able to go. So I like to see it. I love to see it. This is a long game, too. This is 40 minutes, and it looks decently even now, you know? They're up by 3K on 10 toes, so you just got to be careful. Got to be careful. You can throw every game. The Faceless Void, I still feel like isn't feeling super strong, but I feel like he's going to get there. I feel like he's getting there, you know? The Clockwork, though, I feel like is out of control. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? I also feel like he's just been walking around the map invisible. Like, he's just insane. I don't know. He's been places I would never go as a Clockwork, and he hasn't been punished for it. You know what I mean? Okay, they have a Chrono with a DD. They want to pick up a good fight here. I think you just show something crazy on the tower, like the Clockwork. Just get the Clockwork to hit this. They'll bait it 100%. 100% it gets baited. Oh, big spear does stop the axe from blinking, doing a lot of damage on this Mars actually, and an extra 52, but burning himself down as well with the what's it called? With the blade mail damage. So I gotta worry about that. They're gonna be looking to go bottom here. That's why they're dragging the creeps back up with the rocket flares going out to the side lanes. Trying to push these out just a little bit, and they shoot the one. Nice. Up, down, left, right, light, Nintendo. Nice. Alright. Faceless Void is going to get the Lincoln Sphere, probably to stop these stuns coming out like the Wraith King or the DK. We did see that when the DK blunk high ground, he immediately Dragon-tailed the Faceless Void who wanted a Chrono, and it stopped him from really doing anything. I think you sell the Wraith Band and just put the boots in when you lose the Aegis. I don't know why you'd hold on to him right now, to be honest. So, alright, we're going to be jumping in the mid lane here. The Wraith King is way out, and he's going to get a high five that. Big stun is going to come out onto the axe, but he's still taking damage. They're going to be looking in. He goes down once. The team is behind him, but they're going to Chrono and BKB and kill him. They're looking in. The Clockwork is just insane. Oh, the big call from the axe is going to go in, and the Wyvern ult is going to be going in as well. They're going to be able to go in on the Mars. The Witch Doctor is just absolutely destroying the enemy team. And, okay, the clock is still super deep. And they're going on the... Oh, Wraith King blinks back in. He's able to kill the Clockwork, and he's going on the axe. The Faceless Void is going to come back in. He gets the stun off, and it's going to go on to the Lincolns. The Wraith King is going to be healed up by the Phoenix, and the Faceless Void jumps in, is going to be doing a lot of damage onto the Wraith King, kills him, and the Wraith King is going to turn around while in Wraith form and kills the Faceless Void. The Winter Wyvern gets away. Ooh, the blink and instant Manta was great there. Made you have second guess which one was teleporting. Wait, was it? No, was he invis? There was definitely more of him. Did he? I don't know how he did that, but that's all right. Gonna be pinging the Snapfire, who's already out. Jesus Christ! It's like they ran out. They're gonna run out of tips just in this game for the week. Good lord! All right, they're gonna push bottom. They have a huge wave, and they say, "All right, you want to push bottom, eh? Well, let's send some rocket flares down there. Boom, boom, boom. Ready? Let's send some more. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, ready? Let's send some more. I might go top. Boom. Nice. Good work. Okay. So, Snapfire doing well. Gonna get that Ags so she can gobble up and eat somebody. I feel like she's gonna gobble up and eat this. What's it called? Ooh, she could do it. She can do it aggressively or defensively. Which is good. Oh, big paws coming out. Water. Hey, fair enough. All right. Right now, we're going to look at mini profiles. Okay, it's just that. A default again. Wait. Okay, shit started showing up. Okay, it's default. Please get something else. Okay, this, I don't like it. Looks terrible. Default again. Please get something else. It's default again. Please get something else. This is just weird. Alright, we're gonna go next. Okay, it's default. Blues get something else. Okay, get something else. I don't know what this means. I don't... Is this Chinese? This looks like Chinese. It looks too complicated for Japanese. Okay, a lot of just regular ass mini profiles. That was lame. I guess the one that would win is, which one is it? Is it Rhinos? Nope. Sherry? This one, I just don't like it. I don't like any of these. I guess it's either Sherry or Revamp. It's like politics, you know? I'm choosing between the two worst. Good win ready. Well, the Witch Doctor is still disconnected, so don't rush too much there. Alright. Yeah, it's... No need for repair. he does only have 2 deaths. He's insane. Yeah. It's crazy. Even I'm sorry, I didn't carry for oh god, people sleeping on him. Hey, why do you think he went into the safe lane? You know, sheesh. You know, carry goes to the safe lane. All right, we're gonna speed this up a little bit. I don't want to be here all night. I'm sorry, Revamp. I don't know what you're doing over there. You're like cutting the power off to your to your building and restarting it. So do 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 do. Perfect. He is in fact connected now. Alright, just to double check, just to make sure, yep, we're at 1%. Or 1 time speed. Back to the action right here. We're at 41 minutes. And a big slow clockwork is going to be on my screen. Alright, we're going to go in. The Faceless Void has the MKB, had the Aegis that last fight. He's going to be going for the Refresher. That double chrono, double VKB. Wyvern, who I was giving shit to earlier, is now doing huge amounts of damage. Is going to be picking up that Parasma. Has the Ags as well, which is a toggleable ability on her Q. So maybe is she looking to get a cheese? I don't think they have enough stuff. But Snapfire is going to be picking up a Hurricane Pike for these. She did have the Ags queued up, but it doesn't look like it's going to pan out. And last but not least is the Clockwork, is the real carry here. Ren is doing an insane amount of damage every fight, and just being a menace to society. It's just insane. Has the Orchid as well, so going to be going in on something here. The DK might get seen. Oh, pops on the Clockwork and on the Mars. Silences the Mars. Going to be able to Wind Waker the Mars silence off. Going to be going in. The Axe does call the Wraith King. Wraith King is going to get away. No, he dies once. The Spear did come out onto the Faceless Void. The hook onto the Clockwork is going to come out, and it does miss. The Wraith King is going to die once. They're going to be going on to the Witch Doctor. The Mars ult is going to connect onto 3. They're going to jump out, and BKB out on 1. The Witch Doctor is going to get away while the Clockwork does die and buys back. Okay, he's going to go back in. The Winter Wyvern is going to be on the high ground flying over. The Faceless Void Mask of Madness is going to be going on the Witch Doctor. The stun does come out, but the Axe Call is going to go on to the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is going to die. Oh, yes, he gets dunked. The Wyvern ult is going to come out, and the Mars is doing a lot of damage with the Phoenix. Phoenix dives in, is going to be going for the Clockwork. Clockwork misses the hook again with the Orchid onto the Phoenix. The Phoenix is going to be needing help here on the backside. They're going to be able to go onto the Clockwork with the big stun from the Dragon Tail. Burning down, and he does have that battery assault, but he's going to be able to use it in the jetpack. Doesn't matter. Uses the cogs, is going to be able to hold everybody. Everybody's going to be farming those cogs right up. So that was a huge fight. Let's review a fight recap. 4 die on the side of the Radiant 10 toes, but 2 buy back with a second death on a Clockwork, right? And 2 go down on Grin Scythe, right? We can call it, I guess, 3 with the Wraith King, you know, ult. But anyways, you know, it's looking. That was not a good fight. Not the fight they wanted to take. I don't know if you want to ult the Wraith King with the Chronosphere, but to each his own. Roche is up right now. It just spawned. Are they going to walk in and see it? It has a refresher in there. No, they say fuck it. We're going to go push. DK is taking these towers already, taking a lot of damage onto the Wyvern. Wyvern gets Mars ulted, and he's going to have the spear out. Yes, spears him to the wall, doing a lot of damage. The Snapfire says, please, I want to help. And the Axe Claw is going to go in. It's not going to hit onto anything. And they're walking away. They're doing a little bit of damage. And Mars is going to Wind Waker and go invis. Wyvern ult onto the Dragonite. Dragonite's going to get called by the Axe. Doing a lot of damage with that Wyvern as well. Doing a lot of damage with the Faceless Void. Dragonite gets away. He's invis. He's so slow. He's not going down. And they dunk him. Oh, man. Do they go Roche right now? Do they go Roche? Axe is going to be going for the Yules. Sells his items. He says, never mind. I don't want the Yules. He's like, never mind, I want buyback instead. Do they go Roche? They have to, right? They have to. They have to Roche. Who doesn't have Aegis? Or, Ags. Applies a time lock to all units landing on the destination. I don't know if that's great. You already have one. It could go to the Snapfire. It could go to the Axe as well. Axe wouldn't, I don't think would be a bad target. And Clock already has one. So, it's going to be like the fucking... Okay, they're going to go in. They're going to be able to see them with the scan. Everybody's teleporting through, though. Okay, they're going to jump in. I think they finish it before the DK is back up. They take it extremely fast. I say the Ags goes on the Axe, to be honest. Refresher on the Wyvern, maybe? Oh, there's no refresher. Aegis on the Faceless Void. Oh, he eats the Ags as well, so. Alright, and Cheese goes on to the Winter Wyvern. Nice. Almost has a Parasma. It's pretty close. He's pretty close. What's the recipe? 400? So it's like, you know, 3,200 you need extra. At 22. You know, an extra 1,000 is comes out in, what, 2-3 minutes? Could have it, 50 minutes. Takes the shard onto the Axe, which I think is really good. And it gets that multiple stack on a target for his battle hunger. Alright, so Faceless Void we've been following around. Does... Oh, sells his boots. I guess he's going to go straight. Fresher says fuck the boots. That's alright. Wyvern goes for the Ags. Into the bots 2 is going to be getting that Parasma is fast as fuck. Good lord. And the Snapfire is going to be going for the Ags as well. There's a DD. There's a DD. Nobody checks it? Nobody checks it? Oh, come on. It just spawned. Someone please go down here. Just rocket flare it. Something. Damn you. Oh. Okay, Dragonite blinks out and is going to throw his illusions out there to hit this. I wonder if you'd been able to bait it with an illusion, right? Bait anything out with an illusion. They're gonna be seeing here. Revamp on the Witch Doctor has the Ags now. This could be scary. His positioning has been great this whole game. It's gonna go. Oh, has the Glimmer and walks away. They're not gonna see the. Are they not gonna see the DD? And they're gonna jump in on the Clockwork. Clockwork is gonna go down. He has no buyback. Yep. Oh god, they could get the DD right now. I feel like with the DD you could fight into the Aegis. I feel like with the DD you could fight into the Aegis. Oh lord. Dragonite doing 600 damage a hit. Right? That's like 500 damage a hit. 550. 525. 525. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. I'm excited. I'm excited.
That there are no trees on the map, so we don't know what they're going to be going around. And the Faceless Void's going to be last hitting. Now, if they go left, they could see him, but they're not going to commit to it. Flying over the hill, they're going to see the Faceless Void. Jumping on the Faceless Void, and it's not going to hit. He did have the Lincolns, so just in case they wanted to do that, Axe is going to be coming in. They're going to be taking these illusions quite quickly. And jumping on the Wraith King, doing a little bit of damage. They say, hey, that's alright. And they're going to back up. They said, we don't want to fight too much into a Aegis Void with a Chrono. So they're going to back up. They're going to grab the Arcane Rune on the Dragonite as well. They say, hey, we know you've got, you know, that Elder Dragon form in 12 seconds. Maybe we can push back up. The Aegis is gone in a minute. And maybe they go take another fight there. It looks like the Void is going to be pushing bottom here. He is very close to having this refresher and buyback. I would like to see the Hyperstone come out. Or a Divine. Something crazy like it. A Daedalus maybe. A Daedalus instead of the Aegis I think would be good. We're going to be seeing the DK up here. There are no trees, so you got to be careful. We don't know where he is. He's going to be caught in the hot tub right now. Is he going to get chronoed? Okay, the Faceless Void's going to jump on him, bashes him, instantly hits him. He's going to be using the time dilation to slow him down. The Wyvern also is going to come out, doing a lot of damage from the Wyvern as well. He's not going to be able to pop that Blade Mail. Axe is calling on the backside. Going on to the Phoenix with the Clockwork Hook. They're going to Mars ult. It's only going to connect onto the Clockwork. Clockwork is going to go down. The DK says, I'm going to BKB. I'm going to fight back up. Okay, the cheese is going to be eaten by the Wyvern. They're going to be going in on the Wraith King, going in on the Axe. They're hitting. We don't see any trees here. The Wyvern is going to miss the spear. They're going to be able to call on the board! Inside the Mars ult! Oh, it's crazy. The Witch Doctor's going to throw the ult on the backside, so it's going to be hitting everybody. Okay, the Wyvern is going to heal himself. The Mars is going to go down after the Wraith Man, and the Wraith Man's going to keep going. The Phoenix Egg is dropping in his ass. Boom! Let's go. The Wyvern flying over rocks I don't even know you could be a part of. The Sapphire's going to get caught in the trees here. I think there's a catch like right here. It's going to be at the end. And they're going to go down. Big stun comes out from the Witch Doctor with the blink, and he goes away. Mars is going to spear that axe and says, "Pew! You're done, baby." Nice. Faceless Void picking up the recipe for the Aegis right there. Or the Aegis for the refresher. Aegis is down. That was not a great fight for Grin Scythe there. Or 10 Toes. Grin Scythe, you know, gets jumped onto the DK. DK says, I'm literally just going to live through everything. And then he just continues to fight. You know, he just mans up. He persons up, you know. He's out there. He's like, hey, you know what? I'm strong. I'm tanky. You know, I'm just going to turn on my BKB and turn around. What are you going to do now, buddy? And the Wyvern was like, well, I really hoped you wouldn't do that, but I guess you're doing it now. You know, I'm getting this extra 65 damage a hit, and I'm trying my best. The Wyvern's going to force staff herself out there. Going to try to do a little bit of damage to jump in the Chronosphere. It's going to be on the 2. Oh, the Mars might go down here. The Witch Doctor ult is going to be going on the backside, but the Eul's is going to stop it, and he's going to voodoo switcheroo. They're not going to be able to kill anything other than the Mars on the front side. The BK, or the buyback, or the TP in from the Wyvern is going to be going on to the DK. DK is going to be ulted by the Wyvern, and he goes down to the Wraith King. The Wraith Pat is going to hopefully do a little bit of damage to the Witch Doctor still on the this backside, going to be chased down by the Void, and they're going to be running after the Wyvern. Wyvern is flying over the trees, gets on the high ground, is going to be doing a little bit of damage to the Wraith King. Wraith King is going to TP out. They're going to be looking for the Phoenix instead, who's in, gets flared, is slow, has a dive in 2 seconds, dodges there, he's going to get flared again, he's going to get orchided by the Clockwork, you stupid little metal box. Oh, the bird, he was so close. Then go into the other room.
Being louder than usual.
Because I'm excited. I'm more excited than usual, Chris. God damn it. Alright, this is the kind of game that gets me excited. I don't even need a Viagra right now. I'm ready to go. Woo! Okay. We need more games like this. These back-to-back big fights. Everybody buying back, having TPs, no TPs, getting blink stunned on like this. Gonna take a lot of damage, but his team's gonna come in. They're gonna be teleported in on the Void. The buyback from the Phoenix and the Witch Doctor. GK is gonna buy back as well. They're gonna be calling on the Phoenix. Hopefully, the BKB is gonna come out on the Axe, but it's gonna go down instantly. They're gonna be running at the Witch Doctor. He's gonna voodoo switcheroo onto the Faceless Void. The big egg does come out. It's absolutely nothing, but that's alright. Sherry on that Snapfire is gonna be running through. Simba is going to be very deep. The BK or the Dragon Knight's going to go into the Wyvern, and they heal. Oh, you're healing in the burn. It doesn't matter. You go down. The Dragon Knight's going to be KB in ult, and they get the Axe dunk onto the Wraith King. Wraith King is going to go down. He does not have his ult. They're going to be going on to the Phoenix. Gets him with the big bashes from the Faceless Void. Faceless Void looks for the Witch Doctor, but he does have the blink away. The Axe call is going to go on to somebody, but he dies instead. Void, can he fight this Dragon Knight? Dragon Knight is going to get the burn down. He's going to throw that big lava pit, which is Fireball, onto the Snapfire. Snapfire is going to try your best. Oh, the Mars, he's going to come back in. He gets the ult on the 2, and the Witch Doctor's throwing it in. He just says, and I think the wall kept the Dragon Knight out there. Oh, the refresher on the Mars. He's going to ult again. He's going to be able to pick up the Snapfire inside of it. The Axe call on the backside is going to be able to catch the DK. DK is going to try to get away. The buyback from the Wraith King. Wraith King is chasing down the Faceless Void. He's taking a lot of damage. The slap misses from the Mars. He's going to be running away. I assume he's going to be able to get away. They do have the spear to the tree. They do it. They get it. And they're going to stun. Right clicks. They're doing a lot of damage. Alright, he gets away. Nice, we're going to be back up here. The blink from the Axe with the BKB. He has a TP in 24 seconds. He might be able to use it. Oh my god, the Void is still fighting in the mid lane here. He says, oh, he's gonna refresher Chrono, goes and kills one. Is he going to be able to kill the other? Nope, he says, no way, Jose. I'm just going to grab this haste and leave after this. Nice. Holy shit. The fights in here are insane. Who has buyback? Just the Faceless Void. Just the Faceless Void. Everybody else is on cooldown. And it's crazy because the Faceless Void is the only person not dying. He's like the only person that doesn't need buyback right now. Now, he's probably going to go pick up a Moon Shard right now. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see Divine, you know? Fuck this MKB. Pick up a Divine. YOLO it. Oh. He goes for the Satanic instead. Damn. What are you holding on to this broadsword for? Go sell it. Get that Divine money. I'd like to see it. Has an extra 2,000 gold after buyback. Axe is going to be going in. They are going to have the Ags from the Roche. Roche is ready to go. I don't think you give the Aegis to the Void. I'm going to be honest. I think it's a waste of a slot. Axe is extremely low here. I think you give Axe the Ags, give Aegis to the Wyvern, and maybe give Cheese to like Snapfire or Clockwork. Clockwork's doing a lot of work. I think you give it to the Clockwork. Clockwork is going to be TP'd in by the Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight stuns. He's doing a lot of damage. He does have the Fireball if he wants to use it. And the Jetpack BKB with the Cogs. He teleports out. Nice job. Good getaway. I think you give the Cheese to the Clockwork. Honestly. Right, he can drop these wards or the Null Talisman and keep it running. Why are you holding on to this magic wand? Well, they do have a greater healing Lotus. Wait. Wait, who got the... Oh, Wyvern ate it? Really? I think this is not good. I think Faceless Void is the only one with buyback. I think you, rather than give it to him, you give it to the Wyvern and and Faceless Void can just hold on to his items. He didn't die that last fight. He might get low. I mean, maybe they try to burst him, but I think the Wyvern can be
Don't mind if I do.
way more aggressive if she does have the Aegis. Anyways, Faceless Void is about to be level 30. Give the big Chronosphere. So is the Wyvern, which will help out with those Splinter Blast stuns. Which would be huge. Snapfire is 25, so she's going to get those 6 Mortimer kisses. Oh, does she not hit, is right-click Snapfire not a thing anymore? Plus 75% shorter attack damage. Oh, okay, so she would have picked it up, but she has no damage, so that's alright. Axe is 25, gets the 2x Battle Hunger armor multiplier. So gonna have a lot of armor here. The axe might get picked up here. They do see him. They blink stun. They're gonna be going on the axe right here in the middle lane. He's gonna try to walk away. The Mars ult is gonna connect onto the Snapfire. Snapfire just running into this wall, has no idea what it does. And the blink in from the Faceless Void is not gonna see anything. They're gonna chrono onto 2. The Mars is gonna be able to escape. The Snapfire does go down for it. That's all right. They're gonna do a lot of damage to this Dragon Knight. The refresher on the Faceless Void, he doesn't have enough mana to do anything. He's going to die so he can get that back in. He's going to pop the Lincolns. The Wyvern is dying inside of the Mars ult here, and the TP away from the Faceless Void is going to keep him alive. I don't know what they do here. Right? They're going to have to fight as 3. Maybe 2, because the Clockwork is going crazy. He's going sicko mode right now. Like I said, this Clockwork, you know, he's where you know, like where he just wants to be. I'm not really sure. Okay, this could be a good chrono right here on the DK and the Witch Doctor in the mid lane, if you could try. I think, like, if you were able to pick off these two, you could take a decent fight with no problems. That was kind of greedy. That was a little interesting, but to each his own. Alright, there's going to be 4 in the mid lane here. The Wraith King is huge with the 60-minute items with that Giant String. The stun comes out. It's going to be blocked by the Lincoln Sphere. And the Winter Wyvern's going to sit on the Ancient trying to fight off everybody. Doing a lot of damage, but taking a lot of damage as well. The ult goes on to the Wraith King. Wraith King's going to take a lot of damage. Has that extra attack speed and damage from that. The Maledict comes out from the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor. Oh, the Cask is just doing huge amounts of damage, and he's going to be throwing the ult. The Wraith King and the DK say, hey, we don't care. We're going to be last hitting. And the Phoenix Egg is going to be dropped onto 2. They're going to be using that, and the hook shot goes on to the Mars, who's already dead. They're going to be keep hitting, and they say, I'm just going to keep going. The Mortimer kisses are coming out, but they just end the game. GG. Wow. Grin Scythe. Huge fight into a finish. Love to see it in a game number 2.